Hello, Pisces. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Chakra Wisdom Tarot by Tori Hartman. And who's it by, actually? I thought there was... Oh, artwork by Katrina Sokolova. I knew it was there somewhere. Under tarot, you can see Katrina's spelling. On the back here are the websites ToriHartman.com, WatkinsPublishing.com. Is there something else there? I don't think so. That's it. And we're going to use the accompanying deck Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards by Tori Hartman as well. This one is illustrated by Gretchen Raish Baskin. Websites on the back, same ones, except there's WatkinsPublishing.co.uk as well. Okay. All right. What do we have for Pisces? All right, hold on. Good cards. Yeah, okay, but what? The moon card is your card. Okay. Okay. You got... There's two cards upside down. I don't usually do them upside down, blah, 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 blah. But these ones came out upside down, so I'm going to leave them. 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. Coins, Pentacles, Earth, either way. But it's kind of like the lack of a decision, the lack of feeling like anything is being built here. It's almost like you felt like you were on direction, you felt like you were on path, and it's just kind of stalled out or maybe even disappeared. It's kind of like I was following the path, I thought I was doing well, I got used to it, I got comfortable, just kept going, and then all of a sudden I thought, wait, where am I? And then I'm looking at my feet, and I'm like, wait, where's the path go? Where am I? Wait a minute. It's like I can't even backtrack. It's like, where am I? How did I get here? I feel like my goal is lost now, or it's just I can't get back on track to it. Maybe the goal's not lost, but I feel like I'm off track. Something is getting ready to take the next turn. Is there a little bit more with that? Sorry, my nose is stuffy. So I probably sound a little different. The Chariot coming halfway in, halfway out, and also the 7 of Pentacles, another Earth card, halfway in, halfway out. It's kind of like I felt like I was doing well. I felt like I was going forward. I felt like it was working, but then it just kind of stalled out or disappeared. It's a weird feeling, like it should be there, but it's not there, and I'm questioning, like, why isn't it here? But the thing is, you were working on it. You were heading in a good direction. You did see the goal, but it's like either the path disappeared or the goal disappeared or something disappeared on you. And it's kind of like, I don't know what happened. I'm just kind of here. I'm holding the line. I'm not letting go. You're not letting go. And it's kind of like, where's my success? I know it's here. But I can't seem to, like, I feel like I should be aware, I should be more aware of it. I should be able to grab it. But it's just, I'm like, where is it? It's not bad, but it doesn't feel good either. It's weird. It's like being in limbo. You got the Justice card and then the 3 of Cups. Do other people know what you're working towards? You got rejection with the 4 of Wands. Maybe things are more stable than you're aware of, and you're just not feeling connected to it. It may not be that you're off path, or that even things have disappeared. It's just maybe there's like this growing period. Gestation. It's kind of like everything is there. I feel like the plant, it's like if we were going to use a growing analogy, like a plant analogy, I feel like the plant would be there. It'd be green, the stalk would be there, the leaves would be there. But it's like I'm expecting it to start flowering, and I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing any buds. I'm starting to wonder if it's ever going to do that. I'm starting to question, did I plant the right flower? Did I plant something other than what I thought I planted? Things are more stable than you realize, but it's maybe like, maybe you're questioning it or feeling like maybe I did something wrong and that's why it's not showing up, even though it is right there. When I get the hiccups, it's like anxiety sometimes. So it's almost like part of this is kind of like, how come I'm not seeing it? And I'm starting to like think, well, I must have done something wrong because I don't see it. I don't see it. I feel bad about it. The moon card is there. It's kind of like maybe you're in your feelings a little bit too much. You're second guessing, triple guessing, doubting yourself. The guilt and the instinct is kind of like maybe you're looking back at all the things that have failed and you're thinking, I've just repeated something that's failed again or done something like that. But that's not what's actually happening. I feel like everybody can look back in their life and they can find things that they failed at. The trick is to not let that define you, to not be like, this is my life, I just keep failing. Because I feel that energy with somebody at least. Kind of like I look back and I'm seeing all the failures. But the thing is, everybody could do that if they really wanted to. But there's a lot of things there that are successes too. They don't have to be major Olympic medal wins, but they are there. And I feel like it's like, we're kind of like maybe centering on something that's highlighting things that aren't making us feel good. There's something here that, like, it's there, it's taking forever. Like, why is it taking forever? It's frustrating. But I see good cards coming, but, like, I see the Two of Cups, I see the Knight of Cups, I see the Quest, the World coming in, I see success coming in for you. But I'm like, how do we get over this to get into that? It's all, like, I feel like I'm waiting for something. Waiting for something. The world is waiting to go forward. Five of Fire reversed. The Five of Wands is a conflict card, the way I read it. Conflict is going away. Whatever you're waiting for, the conflict is being removed. Five of Wands is conflict. The Magician reversed is kind of like somebody giving up. But not in a bad way. It's almost like something was causing a problem, or maybe somebody was causing a problem, and that person has decided that that's not working for them anymore. The reason they're not seeing that work for them anymore, it's a general read, but I feel like some people might be doing the right thing for the wrong reason. That happens. I don't know what to say about that. But that's one of those things when I come across it, it's like, it's very cringy, kind of like things are working out the way they should, but not for the reasons they should. Because when the things move forward, when things work out the right way for the wrong reason, that's kind of like, that's going to balance out at some point. So I feel like you should be aware of that. Whatever's moving forward, it is working out, it is good. But when you realize something's moving forward the right way, but for the wrong reason, just kind of like be a little bit more attentive to figure out why somebody moved forward. That's something you're going to want to know. And something you're going to realize that there's something else that needs to be healed there. Just because things are going in a good direction doesn't mean they'll stay there if somebody's making choices. If they're making choices for the wrong reasons, even if it's the right choice, just be aware of it. Just be aware of it is what I'm getting. Somebody wants something here. Because something's coming forward. Somebody doesn't want to cause problems anymore. But if this person's attached to your life, the question is, if there's somebody coming in and they were affected by somebody who just stopped being a problem, just be aware of it. If they were the person causing the problem and they just stopped doing that, be aware of that the same way. This reminds me of like people who, when you get into relationships and there's a new person in your life and you find out that they're demonizing their last partner. And then if you look a little too closely, they start talking about the partner before that and they demonize that one too. And then you look, if you look really, really closely, you start seeing a pattern where every partner they used to be with becomes the demon. And you're like, I feel like if maybe it's just my thing, but you're like, okay, so one day it'll be my turn to be the demon. Is that how it is? Because if you look really closely, you can see things. It's kind of like be aware of something. Be very aware of it. That's all. It doesn't have to mean that it's going to be bad for you, but it's kind of like if you see it and you address it, there's a chance for this to go better rather than ignoring it. Because I do see the Two of Cups coming in a very good way for you. Something is ready to come forward. It's almost like we're waiting for this next thing to blossom, and the buds aren't showing yet, but they're about to. 10 of Cups. There's a lot of good community with this, too. A lot of good community that with the 5 of Major Arcana, it's the Hierophant coming half in, half out. I do feel like there's a lot of good connections coming in, so whatever this is you're going into, be it work, personal relationship, something else, whatever it may be, there's a lot of people connected to this and they will like you, but I feel like they're kind of like on shaky ground because you might be coming into a situation where somebody else just left, and there might be like uneasy feelings about what does this mean now that there's a new person here? Why did the old person leave? Like every time somebody switches out, we have to go through this process, and some people are sick of going through the process. It might be. I feel like these people are going to embrace you fairly easily, but they may not be expecting you to last forever, so be aware of that. Some of them might try to warn you. How long is this situation going to last for you? It looks like it's really good, but why are we going down that road? That's interesting. Ace of Pentacles. No, it's going to last a long time. And the Wheel of Fortune, halfway in, halfway out. Addressing things for what they are, not just like, even though somebody's making the right decision, realizing they did it for the wrong reason and addressing that greatly improves the situation. The more you deal with it head on, the more that you actually talk about it. It doesn't have to be aggressive talks, by the way. Just bringing up conversations, talking things out. Not letting people demonize people from the past. Whether it's a romantic relationship, a business relationship, a friendship, whatever it is, not allowing somebody to demonize somebody else. Like, not playing that game. Like, I don't feel like you have to, like, go at that head on, but kind of, like, give that a chance. Realize that there's more to that story, and then kind of, like, try to bring down that energy. Don't amp up the energy, but maybe bring down the energy. Kind of like, let's see people in a more realistic light. Especially if everybody in the past is a demon. Like, if we're looking at somebody in every past relationship, you go back 3 or 4, and every single one of them was a horrible person. Like, really? Like, everyone? Like, everyone. Really? Because it's either one of two things. Either this person picks really poorly, or they have their own demons, and the way they get over people is to decide that they're a bad person, even though maybe they're not. If you're able to see it head on and you're able to address it for what it is, it doesn't have to be aggressive talks, but if you keep that in the back of your mind, I feel like this will be a lot easier. And you got the Ace of Pentacles. It's something you're going to have for a very long time, and I feel like this could be the best version of this. You might stick longer than wait. You might stick with this for, like, for example, if this is a job till retirement. If this is a relationship, this might be the last relationship for you. That type of thing. So. You got the Ace of Pentacles. The possibilities are there, but it's coming into it with more realistic view and, like, realizing, like, we can't demonize the people from the past. Let's look at why that really didn't work out. Doesn't mean some of them weren't really difficult, but probably not all of them. Some mismatches, yes, but why? That type of thing. And I feel like that'll make sure that you keep this, because it looks like you're going to want it, and it'll be more secure and be able to have more control over it. All right, I think we're there. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.